no, I did go to summer school. I took a summer.
Good evening, everybody.
At SCC.
I believe we're live.
Now that you think some smart people take.
Let's go ahead and here we
go.
go.
I met a guy named Mo.
If anyone's in the chat yet, please let me know.
It's true.
We've been having some trouble with this stream.
Matt, look at Joe's poo.
Coming up to an old stream. So if anyone's actually here, welcome. If you're not, just ignore me. Let's see. So
did I do this? Is this the same poo?
Tonight is going to be. You know, people can't see what you're doing, so you need to be careful what you say.
Burnt umber, burnt sienna.
Tonight is going to be our first, possibly only episode of the Joy of Painting with Bob Ross, with Matt to Matt, featuring the disembodied voice of Joe. So happy we're gonna try this. This was Left Matt's idea, so hopefully this will go well.
Am I left Matt or
And
right
if it
Matt?
doesn't, you know, it wasn't. If it was mine, I would say mine.
On the screen, I could have sworn it was right.
Currently, you are left. You are right, Matt. So that does get a bit. No, you are upper, Matt.
You know it.
Wait.
Am I the one on top?
Wait, no, he just reached into your space. Wait, no, you are the one on top. How is? Wait, what?
And all 6 of our viewers know it.
Everyone knows it.
Yeah.
So get out your paints. If anyone's seriously, I still don't. We still don't have anyone in here.
Paint out of my area.
I really don't want to start if no one's going to be
paint
in here.
Tuck us.
Let me have a quick look over here. 2 watching. Yeah.
Oops. Hey, what's this lighter one? Is that sienna or umber?
Dose. I don't see anyone yet. Well, we're still getting set up, so we're going to keep doing that. We've got a really good painting picked out. Again, this was traditionally Left Matt's idea.
That's right, Matt. I'm definitely on the right in the stream.
You're definitely on the top in the stream.
Yeah, that's right. I'm on top.
We're going to be doing the Northern Lights, or a Northern Lights, so make sure you have all of your equipment ready. You're going to need one of these, which looks like that, and something similar to this, which looks like this. We're also going to be using one of these, which is just, you know, your typical household dirty painting brush, and of course, paint. So we're going to be starting Bob off in a minute, as soon as we have more than a person who isn't me in the chat. Wait, more than a person who is me, I suppose. Still only 2 watching. Well, let's have a look at my text messages. Nope. Nobody texting, nobody asking, so...
Hey, somebody's here. You didn't tell me you started.
Hey,
Slash.
Amor, YouTube didn't tell me you started. Well, that's because we started streaming.
And it was unlisted.
This is very confusing. This is very confusing because it says it's 71 minutes long, but if you try and scan forward, it doesn't let you. Why? Because it's not 71 minutes long.
Yeah.
You know what? I think that's the... thank you for joining us, Amor.
Thanks, Amor. Good to have you.
We had a problem with the stream to start. It had started in unlisted mode, so that's why nobody got notifications saying that we'd started.
Call them problems. Let's call them learning opportunities.
Yeah, well, yeah. Our technical difficulties were just the fact that it was technically difficult. It's the Facebook browser app that sucks. You go into the actual YouTube app and it shows properly. Facebook's browser app apparently doesn't know how to do live video properly, because I just brought up the same link in my YouTube app and it runs good. So luckily, everyone who clicks on the link that I sent will be
Joe, how am I
viewing
doing?
it strangely. Anyhow, so we're going to be doing this episode of Bob Ross, The Joy of Painting. It's Season 8, Episode 13.
Acrylic.
By way of introduction, of course, I am your host, Right Matt.
Half your host.
Joining us is your host, Left Matt.
Hi. This is me. Hello?
And as usual, the disembodied... Yes, sorry, that's the stream. The disembodied voice of Joe.
Nice to be here.
Okay. There is a room microphone. I'm going to be getting off of this one in a minute, so we will all be equals in the room mic.
You know that's right. Don't even look
Do
at
you think somebody can start getting me some paint while I make sure the rest of this is okay?
I'll trade you. 'Cause I don't like
My
that.
painting sucks so far. Bob Ross style and wrong brushes equals
That makes me
bad.
worried. Amor, don't scare me.
Are you she started already? That's
Don't
not
scare
fair.
me.
You can't start already.
You don't know what episode we're doing.
She does,
Oh, crap.
unfortunately.
You hacks. Hey, we started already with black.
Yes, Bob Ross style and wrong brushes is bad. That's why I've got a spackling blade. Putty knife. I've got a putty knife. Because I didn't have anything better. And you can't really do Bob Ross without it. I'm using real oils. Okay, well you're ahead of us because we're actually using
Winner. Joe, you didn't get any green. You want the green? You need the green.
acrylic. We're using acrylic paint.
I don't know.
What are we drawing?
We're not drawing
All right.
anything, Joe.
So
What are we painting?
we are
don't
going
know.
to
I'm
go
gonna
ahead and get
paint some
started
elements of
here. I
Northern
had to
Lights.
start
Or
early.
Southern
for
Lights.
to
I don't know how to
join.
tell the difference.
Well, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Did you start with a black canvas? You're supposed to start with a black canvas. We cheated.
Yeah, I'll get some
We did this cooking show style
Yes.
where we had these
No.
already prepared and cooked in the oven. So,
Let's do it.
all right. So we're gonna start Bob off here in a second. Let me just one more
That's really
time
good, Joe.
make sure I've got the streams
done.
listed properly. Everything looks good.
What? Like
6 watching. Oh, good. Good. All right, we are all here. Welcome to anyone who recently just joined. We're going to go ahead and get started with Bob
Are we gonna pause it if we
and
need
friends. If we need to. If somebody in the chat says pause it, I'm going to say pause us.
What? Hey, yeah, you can.
Because
do
you
that.
can. We have it set to DVR. Up to 4 hours after the stream, you can rewind. You can't fast forward, or that would be cheating. But you can rewind.
How are we gonna mix paints? There's
So-
only room to mix like one pair in there.
No. You mix them. You grab a little bit. You figure it out. That's what you do. You figure it out. All right, hold on. Let me turn this guy off. All right.
Scuddy.
Sweet. We can't have our normal microphones in our faces, or we will get paint all over them. And I didn't feel like dealing with that. So let me just ask real quick. How's the sound? Can you hear us?
Oh,
You hear us okay?
If I wanted to join, yes, I'm getting real oils. Real oils. What the?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Sounds cheap.
She's going hard, as they say.
Who's they?
Amor says yes. Yes, what? Oh, was that yet? Okay. Was that yes? The sound sounds good. Either way, doesn't matter. We're not here to listen to me. Sound is decent. Decent. I will take decent any day of the week. All right, we're gonna start Bob off. Let me know if Bob sounds good to you guys.
Can you put them on 0.25 speed so I can make sure I did it right.
Oh, the cam audio is on. Okay.
Cam audio.
Interesting. Good. All right. Let's go ahead and get Bob started. Everybody listen very closely. All right. Class is now in session. And let me know if he's too quiet. 7-year-old paint I need. Oh, you have 7-year-old painting. So oils. It is. Well, good for you because they act differently. So trying to mix these acrylics are going to be difficult. All right, here we go.
Welcome back.
Australic.
Glad you could join me today. They say that time
That
really
was
goes
funny.
by when you're having
What
fun.
the heck?
And here we find ourselves on our last show of this series. So I thought today, since I lived in Alaska so long, I'd do a special Alaskan painting. So if you come on up here to
Alaskan?
canvas,
You
I'll
lived in
tell you what
Alaska.
we've already done.
Yeah, but not so
Now,
long.
I've taken a black canvas, as you can see, and we painted this with just a
Can we
flat
buy
black
black
acrylic
canvas?
paint, allowed that to dry. And then on top of that, I've put all different kinds of transparent colors. I've put some, right in here, some alizarin
This one is
crimson, over in here,
all
some
the new
phthalo
brushes are
green,
yours. I have
phthalo blue and
There's another
green
one
mixed
like
all
this.
over the canvas. So it's
Kind of.
completely covered with a
yeah,
thick
I'm
paint. So it's all ready to go. So let's have them rapidly run all the colors across the screen that you need to paint this project with me. I
Titanium
think
white.
today we'll do some
It's in here.
northern lights.
You guys didn't get to get it out
Come
quick.
on
The
up
black's
here,
in there
let's
too.
get started.
Come on.
I
I
got
want
black
to use the
right
old
there.
fan brush today.
Oh, not that black.
So
That's
probably
matte
one of
black.
the best ways to do this is sort of take,
Phthalo
and
green.
you can just...
Wait, we're starting
and
already.
You can draw in some
Oh, no!
basic shapes.
Okay.
What?
You've never
Alright,
seen
rewind.
Hold on.
lights.
No.
A lot
No,
of
this is the
times
clear
they're
paint.
What they call
He's doing the clear paint
curtains.
right now. We don't have the clear
Or just
paint on.
layers.
Alright?
If
So,
If in your part of the country
Alright,
there's no
lights.
such thing as northern lights, you can do the same scene, leave the lights out, and maybe
everybody has
put a
two
little
plates,
moon
by
in
the
the
way.
sky,
You
and
can
it'll be
mix on the
just as
second plate.
effective.
Yeah, I
But
will.
Once
Alright.
again, for my friends in
Here we go.
Alaska, today
Here we go.
I want to do a northern lights
You
picture.
guys ready? Y'all ready for
Start with
this?
the old fan brush, go right into
Oh,
titanium
no!
white.
Titanium
And
white.
we already have all those beautiful colors on the canvas. So all we need
we
is
do.
white.
Mixing.
Let's go up here.
Definitely.
Just
He's
getting
just
out.
getting the proper amount of
Decide where these
brush.
curtains for these
Hey,
lights are going to be.
please.
And just begin
What's
tapping. See,
Can you pass the
all
white?
I'm doing is just
That's the
tapping.
white. Give him the white.
Tapping the color in and
You
making
guys ready to
basic
tap some color?
shapes.
I don't know.
It's white.
Just
Is white
very
color?
basic shapes.
What am I doing?
And put a little more paint where you want it to be a little brighter.
See what Rob's doing? Do that.
And we have one coming
If I
right
screw it up
across here.
though.
And I'm just tapping titanium
Well, you're
white
going
on that.
to, so
Sometimes there's little
about
ridges
to
and you
find
bounce around and there it comes.
bouncing ridges.
Just right on
bouncing
around.
ridges. Woo.
Right on around.
It looks just like it.
We'll have three
Oh my gosh!
layers of lights in this painting. And you can have as many as you want or as few as you want.
Is he
It's up to
turning
you.
his brush as he goes? What's he doing
Up
with
to
that?
you.
He is, isn't he?
Now then.
Cheater.
Now then.
This is chaos.
This is where the fun starts.
Right, this is
Let's take a
chaos.
1-inch brush. And I'm going to begin grabbing this and lifting it upward.
What?
Which brush? Which brush?
1
Grab it
inch.
and
Your
pop it.
your white one.
I don't
Your
have
big fat
one.
Your fat.
I don't have one.
I just handed it to
All
you.
of
Joe
you can
has
see
it.
begin
Joe,
picking
why
up
do you
some of the
have
different
his fat
colors.
brush?
Where's my fat brush?
There are two. There's one for you.
Did he
there's
say
one for
use
him.
water with it or just like
This
that?
one?
No, he's streaking the what's left over of the paint.
Are you
Uh-uh.
sure?
I guarantee it. I
John
watched it.
Horton
Alright,
is
alright,
a
alright,
beautiful
alright.
song about Northern
I guess
lights.
I'm just using my
Yeah, it's a
fan
dry
brush.
paint. Oh no!
Lights
Paint
are
on the
very
table. It's
wild.
okay.
They're
The table's
laying
Don't worry about
in
painting the
sun.
table.
And I lived there for
No,
over a dozen
no,
years.
it's awful.
And that has to be,
Is it under?
that has
It's got
to
to be
be
under
one
something. I
of
saw
the prettiest
both of them
countries
here
in the world.
today.
God was really having a good day when he made Alaska.
True
And
that.
then I'm gonna take the 2-inch brush and go all the way through this and lift up. All the way through.
I'll improvise.
All the same angles. All the way. Look at that.
You know what?
There you go. And you can pull these as high as you want them.
What the heck?
And some parts of the country,
This isn't really
they don't
working
see
the
a lot
same
of
way
color
for
in
me.
northern lights. They see maybe whites or
It's
yellows.
alright. It's alright though. It's
And you
okay.
can do yours that way.
This is
Where I lived, right outside of
Okay.
Fairbanks,
yeah.
a little town called North Pole,
North Pole.
sometimes we would see lights in every color in the rainbow.
True story.
So that makes it a little more interesting. So I figured if I did a bunch of colors, you'd find your color in here somewhere.
Try to.
Okay, you see now right in here, this is where the crimson was, and you have sort of a lavender feel in here, and blue in here. Over here, there's a little
Perfect.
phthalo green mixing with a phthalo
Cheated.
blue.
He
Makes
used.
some beautiful,
He
beautiful
used
colors in the
transparent
sky.
paint. Essentially,
Let's
he
wash the
painted his
brush.
painting before he painted his painting.
Give it a
So he
shake.
just throws white on there. Oh look, color! It's kind of
Just
cheating,
beat the
but
devil
okay.
out of it.
All right, here we go.
No painting of Alaska would
No
be complete
beating the
without
crap
an
out of
almighty
it.
mountain.
The devil or whatever he said.
Take a little bit
All
of
right, we have
black,
dab brushes for that.
a little bit of phthalo blue.
Little black and blue, guys.
Black and blue on what?
Black and
Very
blue.
dark.
On what? Just mix them together?
Pull it out flat, cut across, get that little roll of paint right on the edge of the knife. Okay, let's go up here.
Black.
You have to make the big decision. Where does your mountain live?
It's a big decision. Don't worry.
Right there. Takes very little paint because the canvas is already black.
All right, all right.
There.
Dang, that's
Put little
dark.
bumps and hills and valleys, whatever you want in your mountain. Just drop it in there. Like so. And scrape off all the excess paint. You really, really can't scrape too hard. Then we'll take a large brush, grab it, and pull. This just basically removes excess paint. The more of this paint that you can get off, the easier the next layer is to stick. So take off all of it that you can get off.
I'm still trying to put some on. What's
This
he
is
talking
also
about?
an excellent way of using brush strokes to begin laying out your highlights and shadows. See? See how you can pull all kinds of effects? There, maybe you want to see. And you're not committed. You can just keep changing this and playing with it Maybe one little shadow. You can see there.
Thanks for the
It's that
encouragement,
easy.
Amor.
Find out how
I just looked at the
the
chat.
highlights and shadows will look.
This is a
Through.
chaos.
Or you can just keep going till you spend all day just playing that. Okay. Now then, let's use our old knife. I'm going to titanium white and a little bit of blue. Just a small amount of blue. There. Just enough to tin it. Good. Hold it out very flat, as flat as you can get it. Get tough with it. And cut across. Get that little roll of paint right under the edge of the knife. Just go back up here. Now then, let's have some snow just coming right down the side of this mountain. Wherever you want it to go.
Alright, we're
No
snowing.
pressure.
Are we snowing right
No
now?
pressure at all.
What's going on?
Just let it flow.
Man.
Want that paint to break. Want all these little holes left in it.
Good, because my painting is breaking.
See it? And you can wiggle that knife and cause all kinds of little effects to happen.
Oh, that sounds graphic.
Let it go.
Wiggle that knife.
Okay, right up here on the top. We want a little bit of snow right up here.
That's not
There.
quite the same.
It comes right.
Oh, there we go. That's
down.
better.
It joins together. You have to make big decisions here. There we go.
You keep stressing me out with that. You gotta make some big decisions.
Yeah, maybe.
You ready?
Maybe.
It's life altering.
There's some light striking right over here on that
Oh,
little ridge.
oh, okay. No, here we go. I'm getting it.
Let's begin with our shadows.
Snow
The
going.
shadows, we'll take the blue and the white, mix it together. Like so.
Whatever happened to happy trees?
They're coming.
Are they?
Maybe that got a little bit lighter. It's still a little dark
that?
for what I want.
Yay!
That's
Look
much
at
better.
that.
Cut across it, our
Snow.
little roll of paint again.
That looks like Alaska.
Now then, no pressure. No pressure.
no
Just let
pressure?
it barely caress the canvas.
Oh, he's talking about. Okay.
Yeah, just begin laying in all kinds of little things. Anywhere you want a little ridge, just drop it in. This is your painting, your world. You can do anything that you want here. A little bit right back here. See? Now we can take this one and pull it distinctly through, and it pushes that one right back. Did you know you had that kind of power? Could you push mountains around? Boy, when I go home, the only thing I can push around is a chair, but here I can push around anything. Mountains and trees and rivers. There we go. And put a happy little peak right up there. Now we're using a very firm paint.
Why does it
here.
keep
We want
doing that
this
over
paint
there?
to be as firm as
It's not supposed to do
possible.
that over there.
Look at that. Okay, now see this little point here? It needs to have its own private shadow. If it doesn't have its own shadow, then it won't stand out like an individual. And you can just bounce it back and forth here and play. Shoot, look there.
It's okay, Amor. We're behind, so just follow us instead of him.
As many or as few as you want in your world.
What is he? Is he still doing snow though? He's still doing snow. We're good, right?
But each one of them, see here, now once again, right here,
I
you
think
need to have
acrylic
another
was a mistake.
shadow.
I think you should have not gone with
There we
acrylic.
go.
His is like
All the time,
rolling,
this
like
is
it's
mixing with that
wet,
beautiful color that's underneath.
right?
It allows all kinds of things to
Is it
happen.
me or is that really dark?
Yeah.
It's really
Let's
dark.
take a clean,
It's not
dry,
just,
2-inch brush, and I'm going to gently, gently tap. Follow the angles down your mountain. Always follow your angles. And tap more down here at the base than you do up here. Up here, you just barely want to whisper it. Down at the bottom, you want to tap it a little bit harder. If you begin collecting some paint on your brush, just beat the devil out of it, and that'll remove the excess
Dang
paint
it.
right off your brush without going through a lot of cleaning.
Brightness is already all the way up.
There we are. See how soft that's beginning to look? Over here, you follow these angles. Always pay attention to the angles in your mountain, and that's what you're looking for. There. Now then, very
Massively.
gently.
Yeah,
lift
that's
it.
why-
Yeah.
This takes out all those little tap marks, softens, fillings, creates the illusion of mist.
All right.
Just like so. And that easy. You have one fantastic mountain.
Yes, I do. Thank you.
Big son of a gun. There you go, mountain. There.
Beating the devil out of it, I'm sorry.
Play some more. That's fine, it's a fan brush. I think we'll just go right into this mixture we had before. We made the mountain with it. It's
To the 2-inch
black.
brush. There we go. I just got rid of all my
Big
snow.
blue.
How? What just happened there?
Brown.
He distinctly
Just mix it
said
on
to
the brush.
sweep it with. Okay.
Load that brush full of paint. Look at all the paints in there. Okay, let's go back up here. Maybe there's some happy little trees living
There they are.
far away.
Happy
All we're looking for
trees.
is just little
What's he
indications.
on, fan brush?
Little evergreens that are far,
Yeah,
far
he's
back
on the
in the
fan brush.
distance. Far away. There. There we go. Okay, let's get a little more paint. So you're using the top part of that brush.
Which
You just tap
what are we
down.
using?
That's all there is to it. That's all there is
Coloring
to it.
Nixon.
And you don't want to kill all this misty area. If you kill this mist that's right up here, all that'll happen is these trees will run right into the mountain. You want them to stay separated. So don't. That easy. You have one fantastic mountain.
Yes, I do.
Big son of a gun. There you go, mountain. There.
I don't think that's supposed to happen. To your
Okay.
brush.
Now we
Yeah,
can
it's like
play
a
some more.
mohawk. Yeah.
That's fine, it's a fan brush. I think we'll just go right into this mixture we had before. We made the mountain with it. It was
Which was what was it?
phthalo blue,
Thank you.
little Van Dyke brown.
Okay.
Just mix them on the brush. Load that brush full of paint. Look at all the paints in there. Okay, let's go back up here. Maybe there's
Got
some happy
white
little
in my
trees
blue.
back here. These are far away, and all we're looking for is just little indications, little evergreens that are far, far back in the
Ooh,
distance.
that does make kind of an evergreen color.
Far away. There. There we go. Okay, let's get a little more paint. So you're using the top part of that brush and just tap downward. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. Now you don't want to kill all this misty area. If you kill this mist that's right up here, all that'll happen is these trees will run right into the mountain. You want them to stay separated. So don't kill your misty area. Save them. They're precious. They're good friends.
I love this guy.
Right here in
friends
this
are
mountain,
precious.
they may be
Has a
your
lot of
best
benefits,
friends. So cherish them.
Yeah, his best friends are trees.
Got a
Which
problem with
You're
that?
are
just too far
no, I
apart.
was just gonna say.
They're going to begin looking like
So
fence
they are.
posts.
Those are.
So if the
Precious.
little evergreens that are far in the distance begin looking like fence posts, chances are you just don't have enough. Add a few more and see if it doesn't help take care of that little
Oh, we're going
problem.
across with it. I didn't look up.
There we go. Isn't that easy? We got some happy little evergreens living way back
Yes,
in the
Bob,
distance all
it's
the way
easy.
across. Now then, we can take another fan brush, and I have several of them going here, so I don't have to continually wash them. We take a little blue and white.
That would have been. a good
This was
idea.
just a little the shadow color that was left over. Let's go up here. I want to just pop in some indication of some happy little tree trunks. Just on the bottom. Touch it, pull it straight up. Just touch, pull straight up. Very lightly.
Yeah, I'm rushing my
Very
forest.
lightly. Just enough to create a little light area down here at the base of these trees. Just makes them a little prettier. So you're playing light against dark, dark against light, continually.
Like Star Wars.
Continually. That's what painting's all
Go back to
about.
last week.
Yeah.
La 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 la. I don't know if you noticed. I went back
Maybe.
a couple minutes to try and give everybody.
Really
catch
back
up?
here in the distance, we can start playing with a little detail. We'll take that same old black color, just
What do we do? What do we
a
do?
lot of paint in the brush.
I need to look
Just
up.
black, blue, a lot of paint. Look at that, that brush is really full. Okay, let's go right up in here and we'll just pop in a few little bushes. Don't want to kill all the little tree trunk areas that you made there. Just a few. See that little light area now is your separator. It's your divider. There. Just like so. Now then,
Yeah, I don't
I'll
have
go
a
back
lighter
to-
here. I don't have a divider.
this fan brush has got mainly white on it.
My light
Let me
area.
tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to add at least a little
White.
touch
Here we go.
of the liquid white to it to make it a little thinner.
Dude, he's nothing but
Let's go
fan
back up
brushes
here.
tonight.
Now then, I want some bright things happening here. So I'm going to take this And
What
begin
is
pushing
that?
upward to create just some happy little grassy areas back
Push
here.
upward on the happy little
Allow it
grass.
to mix with that color that's underneath, all the blues and blacks. So it creates all kinds of little things. There we go.
Happy whites,
It
happy
comes right along
trees.
in there.
That's what they
Wherever you
say,
want.
right?
Maybe there's one out there. We'll have this one go up. Just sort of make a decision, let it happen. Now then,
Stuff stays
let's
wet.
take
so
a 2-inch
low.
brush and I'm just going to tap it into a little of the titanium white.
No.
Just gently tap it. You see? Okay, let's go up here. Now, I want a happy little reflection to live right underneath here. All you need is white because the color's already on the canvas.
All you need is white. Oh, that's
Go
right.
straight
He
down.
cheated. He still got color on his
Straight down. And
canvas.
start where you want to be the brightest and then work outward in
cheater.
both directions. And automatically,
It's alright,
it'll
it's
get
his
darker
show.
as it
Well,
works
it's our
away
show.
from that
It's his
area.
show.
Now with a clean brush, pull it down firmly, like so.
Anybody got any clean brushes? I
Straight
can.
down.
No. Okay.
And then go right across. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Beautiful. Alright, this is
Okay. Yeah, then. And take a little bit of liquid white and a little bit of titanium white and mix it together.
what?
Pull it out flat. Get a little roll of paint.
I only have
on
one
it.
white.
Tiny little roll. There it is. And let's go up here and just put the indication of a little snow slaying right along the base of that. And just barely touching the canvas. Just barely touching it. And allow it to mix with
That's
that
my
color that's
secret.
underneath.
I just
Don't fight these.
barely touched that.
Just let them happen.
Let the paint do all the work.
There we are. Okay. Now maybe. Tell you what. Let's play a little
How does that look like
blue
reflections?
and the
Look at
black
that.
and the fan brush.
It's like he shaped
Maybe
it like the
right here.
mountains up there. He
Yes,
lived there.
and
He knows
everything
what it
just
looks
a
like.
little bigger.
No, I'm not
Little
saying that
bit
as-
closer.
I know what it looks like too. I'm looking. I see reflections, but he's just like,
I'm gonna drop it in
and
like
this
that.
one's kind of shaped like the mountain. I
Just
took a
like
dry
that.
brush and I scraped it over
And
it.
he
but-
lives right out there. We'll give him a little friend. We don't need long.
All right, this I'm excited about. I want to do the
It's
big
just-
tall trees. Just
Sit
cover my
around
mountains.
here watching the northern
There
lights.
were mountains back there.
Aurora
Just can't
Borealis,
see them
whatever you want to
because
call
of
it.
the-
Easier to say northern lights. I'm going to take a little touch of that blue and white
What
mixture.
does Aurora
load it on
Borealis
the fan
mean?
brush.
Joe,
Come
Google
right
it.
along here. Just put the indication of a few little highlights. These trees are far away. I don't want too many. If you get too many, just take your dark paint.
I don't know why I keep trying to do
Go
this.
right up.
He keeps getting rid of my bushes.
All right.
This is the second time.
Alright.
He killed my mountains down
Now
here in
then,
the bush.
let's
I'm
have some
having
fun.
again.
Let's
Yeah,
put
some
in
fun.
some bigger trees.
do that.
Same old color. Just use the blue and black. Mix it well. Okay, let's go right there.
Replanting his frosty
Ready?
bushes.
Yep. I see a big tree that lives right there.
Okay. Alright, let's get on
Start
the
with
big
just the
trees.
corner of the fan brush. Work it back and forth. Back and forth. And as you go down the tree, add more and more pressure. Down here, you're getting tough. Oh, you're really taking out all your frustrations down here.
Yeah, okay. You hear him?
I hear him.
Take your frustrations out on that tree. You can take it.
Really banging in there.
Bang on the tree.
Mhm. There's another tree here. See? Start with a corner. Back and forth. Back and forth. See, I think everything's like people.
Huh?
I've made so many fantastic friends with painting. I think
Everything's like trees.
everything's got to have friends. Trees and bushes and everything needs friends. Everybody needs a friend. I'm going over the other side over here. Shoot, let's get crazy. I want one that goes
How
way
does
up
his paint
and
not
goes all the way
mix so
through this
bad?
northern light.
He's on
And
season
there's
8.
as many
No,
different ways
we're
to
on
do
This
it.
acrylic
Season
paint, just
one
like
as
there
you
are
touch
painters.
one layer over
This
the
is
other,
just
and it's just like,
one
whoa, dude! Now you're
interpretation.
mixing paint on the canvas.
This is what they look like to me where I live. Really makes a beautiful painting. And these black canvases, when you change the light source, the painting changes. You put this under 3 different lights, and you'd almost believe you had 3 different paintings. It changes that much. It's almost unbelievable. And at home, try these black canvases with any transparent color. Now I've got letters.
I gotta look that
that
up.
have
I
asked
gotta
me
figure
how
out
do I
ways to do
tell
all those
what color
transparent colors.
is transparent. There's a
Cheating.
very, very simple test. In fact, I'll tell you what, while the camera's right there, I'll show you. Take a color like blue. Bring the camera right in here so we can see. See, if you take this blue and rub it on here, that still looks black. That color is transparent. And then let's take a color, okay, let's use bright red. That's a very opaque color. Now, when you put it there, whoo, see what happens? That color is not transparent. It will not do for what we're trying to do here. That's a good test.
Got it.
Of course, now we got a red spot on the canvas.
Need the invisible paint.
Paint on a tree.
I forgot my invisible
Trees
paint.
cover up a multitude of sins.
Yes, they do.
We'll have another one. Yeah, we'll put him right here. He's right there. There he is.
Doesn't the Bible talk about that?
This is still the blue and midnight black.
Cover a multitude of sins.
Just blue and black. Okay, I'm gonna get a 1-inch brush. We'll use it for a little bit. Take that same color, the blue and the black. We'll grab a little bit of this lighter color and put it in there. Pull that brush in one direction. Load it full of paint.
My trees
It's
are
a very dark blue.
My trees are brown.
Okay, let's go right up here. And maybe we're gonna have some happy little snow-covered bushes.
We shall see.
So all we're doing is just beginning to lay in some of the very
I like that red dot.
basic shapes. You're not looking for detail.
What? Why is that red dot still?
Only
Oh, he's painted
very
over it.
basic shapes. Very basic. Okay, let's go right over in here. Maybe there's a happy bush. Yep, that's right.
It's like in art school, he just realized that
That's right.
fan brush
Or
makes
just
everything
wherever
look
you
like
want.
bushes and trees. And he's
Wherever
like,
you want.
well, this is easy. Dot, 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 dot,
Yeah,
dot.
this
White
is
trees,
you.
blue trees,
Just
red trees.
let your imagination take you.
His imagination took him.
If you've never been to Alaska, you're to go see it.
Y'all ever been
Almost
to Alaska?
unreal.
I will.
I was
It
born
is
and raised in Florida.
unreal.
I was almost 20 years old before I ever saw snow. And my favorite uncle, Uncle Sam,
Yeah.
he sent me up there in January.
Sorry, I don't know why I
Thought that would
laughed.
be funny.
Some people do have an uncle named Sam.
It was funny. I got off the plane. The first thing I did was stepped on the ice and fell on my bottom. 'Cause I didn't know how to walk on ice.
I'm laughing because he
I'm
said
taking
mama.
some liquid white and going right into titanium white. Pull it in one direction. We'll put
Alright, I gotta frost
a little
these
tiny
trees.
bit of blue into that. One direction. Look at all the paint that's on that brush. It's really full. Okay, let's go up here. Now then, you begin picking out where all these little bushes live and just barely touch
Stream down.
with a little push and create all these little snow-covered bushes. In Alaska, they have ice fog.
Ah,
And ice fog occurs normally when it's about 30 below or colder.
is the stream
And
back
it
up?
covers everything,
It's telling me it's healthy.
everything with frost. It is so beautiful. Trees look like they're in full foliage. It's so beautiful, and the light plays through it, and all these little ice-covered frosty things, they act like prisms, and they break up the light, and you see all colors in the trees. In the dead of winter, you can see
And
just.
you paint with all
You
the
have to go
colors.
see it. I can't
Of the
explain it all to you. It's so pretty. But there's a nice bush. Just grows right out of that brush. And we'll put another one right there.
We need like jet fans to just blow on
There
this.
they go. Just drop them in.
We need fans.
Just happy little bushes.
Dude, there's 6 in this
Happy
tree.
little bushes.
What you talking
There.
about?
Well, with the completion of this painting, this will end the 8th Joy of Painting series. It's hard for me to believe that we have over 100 shows now. Over 100 shows. Take a little blue here, put a little highlight on these trees. I really hope you've got to see all the shows. If there's any of them that you've missed, you'd like to see them, give your station a call. Let them know. Let them know what you want to see.
Back in the day when the
When they need
television
some help,
decided what you
give
did
them
and
a
didn't
hand.
watch. You guys
There we
remember
are.
those days?
Let's go over to this tree. Don't want him to be left out. There. Just here and there. Don't kill all the dark contrast. That's what makes it pretty. And you know me, I gotta have a little cabin in here. So maybe with all this paint I have on here, I'm gonna scrape out just the basic shape to get rid of that loose paint. It's also a good way to lay out your initial cabin shape. Start with a little bit of Van Dyke brown,
he
and I'll
just
mix
took the thing
some
and he
dark
just
sienna
scraped
right in
everything,
there.
he just
Just
painted
mix them
right off.
together.
Got it.
Pull it across. Need a little front on that cabin.
It's cabin time.
Put your hat along here. Now, as we're winding down this series, I'd like to take just a minute and thank the people here at the television station.
Put these in
We have
first.
one of the finest crews in the country, and they make some of these beautiful television shows. And you never see them. They never get a thank you. But if it wasn't for them,
I only went like 3/4 of the way down my painting.
I sang.
I
Bit of
can't.
brown
I can't. Well, I can't put my thing in until
just
like.
put some highlight on it. Give him a little door. Now then, tell you what. Just put some snow up here on his roof. Oop. Just like so.
He makes it look easy.
And that gives us a quick
And I
little
was like,
cabin.
oh, it's
We
because
can
he's
just
using the
bring
right
some
brushes.
snow
Fan
right
brush,
like that.
palette,
So
knife
easy that
thing.
is.
What a learning
Put
experience.
some snow over here on the
What
other
a
side.
humbling
We don't want that one to be
experience.
left out.
You got that right.
I learned a lot about
Wherever you want
myself.
it.
I was very disappointed.
Okay, maybe some's coming. There, just like that. See? And pay attention to your angles when you're laying the snow in. Angles are very important. Very important. There we go. So just put all kinds of little snow things here. Okay, let's go back in here. Pick up some of the liquid white. Go right into my titanium white. Load the brush full. And let's pop a few more little bushes right in. Work in layers, completing the most distant part of your painting first and working forward. Just like so. A few little bushy things over in here. And we're on the verge of having a completed painting.
Are we now?
You can take the knife, scratch through.
Think of it
Let some of
optimistic.
these little sticks and twigs show.
Oh, snow at the bottom.
This one's about done. Once again,
You
I'd
said
like to
bottom.
thank you for being with me during this 8th Joy of Painting series.
So I
We
did.
have the 9th series under production already, so we'll see you again. From all of us here, happy
What?
painting. God bless.
No, no. Get back here. Ooh. Music. All right, we're going back to cabin.
If there's any of them that
We're
you've
going back to
missed,
cabin.
you'd like to see them,
Yeah, trees look sad.
let them know. Let them know what you want to see. And when they need some help, give them a hand.
Oh,
There we go.
sorry. I see your.
Let's go over to this tree. Don't want to
Meh. You have to try that again. I'm not sure. I just
Don't kill
saw
all the
your.
dark contrast. That's what
Tell
makes
me
it
the
pretty.
time when you see this.
And you know
I have
me,
issues with very
I
sad.
gotta have a little cabin in here.
How long ago
So
was
maybe
that?
with all this paint I have
That
in
was
here,
2
I'm gonna
minutes ago.
scrape
You
out
sent it.
just the basic shape to get rid of that loose paint.
There we go.
It's
There's a
also a good
little.
way to lay out your initial cabin shape. Start with a little bit of Van Dyke brown, and I'll mix some dark sienna. right
Joe,
in
oh,
that.
you're not on
Just
frame.
mix
I
them
can't see
together.
your cabin.
Pull it across. Need a little front on that cabin.
I am foregoing the
Put
cabin.
your hat along here.
Do you know? It's your world.
And as we're winding down this series, I'd like to take
My trees
just
are
a minute.
furious that you
Thank the
would
people here
use
at the
their
television
cousins to make your
station.
cabin.
We have one of the finest crews in the country.
Your happy little trees staring down
And
at there, dead
They
there.
make some of these beautiful television
Built
shows.
into a
You
snow
never
window.
see them. They never get a thank you.
Already had them.
But if it wasn't for them,
Oh, that's what he means by no
there wouldn't be
pressure.
any show.
He
A
means
little bit of brown in
don't
white here.
apply any.
Just put some highlight on it. Give him a little door. Now then, tell you what. Let's put some snow up here on his roof.
Pretend like an earthquake cracked a glacier in half, and that's why this looks all
Just like
jagged
so.
and nasty.
And that gives us a quick little cabin. We can just bring some snow right down like that. See how easy that is?
Yes, Bob, I
Some
do.
snow over here on the other side of the roof. We don't want that one to be left out. Put that wherever you want it. Okay, maybe some's coming. There, just like that. See? And pay attention to your angles when you're laying the snow in. Angles are very important. Very important. There we go.
It's just not working.
So just put all kinds of little snow things there.
And the snow's
Okay,
done.
let's go back in here. Put some of the liquid one. Go right into my titanium white. Load the brush full. And let's pop a few more little bushes right in. Work in layers, completing the most distant part of your painting first and working forward.
All right, Kevin, let's do this.
Just like so. A few little bushy things over in here.
What?
And we're on the verge of having
How is it
completed
his
painting.
paint doesn't mix, but then it stays
There's a knife.
wet enough you can
There's two.
scrape it all
Let's
off?
see those
Mine is
two.
already dry.
So-
I just.
This one's about
Sorry.
done.
Yeah, it's fine. It's about done.
Once
Indeed,
again,
bro.
I'd like to thank you for being with me during this 8th Joy of Painting series. We have the 9th series under production
She
already,
done
so
it
we'll see
again.
you again. From all of us here, happy painting. God bless.
Alright, I'm capping it up. Here we go. The vapor. My little rolls of paint on my palette knife do not look the same as his little rolls of paint on his palette knife. I always thought that like acrylic paints were like just cheaper and didn't look as good. I did not realize they handled so poorly.
Mhm.
It's like, here's how to drive a Porsche, and I'm like, a Vespa will work, right? You can do what you're doing on in your Porsche with my Vespa. We both drive, right? Sorry, I'm giving myself a bit too much credit. A Vespa actually drives. Cabin was a bad choice. Anybody? Hey, Amor. We are all quite behind.
We're behind.
Well, he's done. Are you done?
Who?
Is Joe done? Joe's done.
Done?
I asked if you were done. You said
No.
yeah.
No, I didn't.
Oh, sorry. I don't have my ears in tonight, so all I can hear is me.
Now I'm done.
All right, I'm finishing this cabin and then I'm calling it, well, quite literally quits. Oh man, that's a beautiful cabin, beauty. Let me put that front face on there like he did. Hold on. This is going to be lovely. Oh, it looks just like a wooden wall. The same as his. And then I'm going to get, you know what, I'm gonna use one of these. I'm not using what he used. That's not working any better. Black and blue. I'm gonna use black and blue. Here we go. Sending you a picture. You're stuck in front of the mountain trees. Oh, come on. You gotta just go with it. You just gotta own it and move on, pizza. Alright, I'm going to
I like it. Did you sign it?
What's up?
Did you sign it? I like it.
I'm tempted to. Yeah, I just.
Sign it.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, I'm gonna be posting. Oh, look, guys, look. She's stuck.
Oh my gosh, Amor. That is.
She's got the right
good.
paints. She's got the right paints.
That is
I'm not
really
even gonna
good.
give her credit. That's how bitter I am right
Those
now.
mountains look phenomenal. Wow.
And there we have it. Thanks so much. Wow, I need a door on my cabinet and I'm done. I have. That's loud. It's too loud. This guitar gets too loud. I need the tutorial. I do know what comes next. It's stuckness. Hey, my mountains are not the best. I'm not happy with my Northern Lights. It's a Northern Lights painting. I've got like 3. What else? Did you show the camera a close up of your beautiful work of art?
I did.
I'm proud of my 2 trees. If I have to say, my favorite part is my two big trees. And from far away, my log cabin looks almost like a log cabin. Because of my colors. Beautiful painting. But back here, it's like, it kind of looks like a cabin out there. Shades on beauty. Whew. Alright, did you sign yours?
I did. That's what I was doing when you were asking me if I was finished.
I wasn't looking. I was too busy. Oh! Mo! I'm gonna start calling him Mo. I don't know why I never saw that before. See, I have this, I'm lucky I have this beautiful edition.
Even when it says can't hear you over the music.
I know! It got so loud. So loud! Oh, that's right, because they have the music in and the music out. There it is. Sorry. Just cabin. Just cabin. Just cabin. It's quite good. Did you do the cabin with the palette brush? Palette brush, because that's a thing. The palette knife, the little spackling brush. I tried with my brush sucked and mine was the closest. It's like everybody else bailed out. Why is no one else in the chat? I have to be painting and chatting. I'm gonna look at the stream. I thought that I had. I turned us off. I thought I turned the music off. I turned us off. That was the problem. Everything is not as it typically is. Oof. That was fantastic. Let's do another. We
should just.
Yeah, just
run
know
into
right now.
some
We
more.
pre-painted these black last night, and I have to say that was a lot more successful an endeavor. To that got me a little overconfident. I can paint this canvas black. It's all black. Look at that. It's perfect. I love it. Yeah. Is that coming through? Yeah, it is. Hold on. This is awful. This is awful.
Well, good thing it was it's a more visual thing than.
Yes, good thing it's more visual than audio. Now, I have everything routed differently because, of course, the audio isn't going to work properly. Everything routed differently than normal, and I thought I had the music turned off, and I did not. So, just turn the music off. Oh my god. She's like, turn down the music, I turned down the mic. That's so funny. So, wow. All right. Ooh, look at that. 10:01.
Whoa.
Considering we started late, I was afraid that was only going to take 27 minutes and 20 seconds.
Not quite.
Not quite. Well, like I said, luckily, once we're done, you can go back and check out you have quad expertise on the screen. You can see all four of us just masterfully painting the painting. And then finish yours properly with, yes, you're welcome, like I said. I thought that I had. That's alright. Cleaning of brushes. What do you think? What's your favorite part of your painting, gentlemen?
I think I did my trees most well.
The trees are quite nice. The distant ones have clarity to them. Mine do not. Quite.
Looks like a ominous forest.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's the kind of place you don't walk into day or night. Yeah, what about you, Joe?
I don't know. I guess I like the cabin since I got a compliment on it.
I like the cabin because it got me compliments. Next time, just paint just cabins everywhere. He's just like, put a tree here, and you're like, my world. It's got a cabin.
Put cabins where all the trees are supposed to be.
Exactly. Big, tall, skinny cabins, distant cabins the size of mountains with snow on them. It's like one of those painting apps where they have like a stamp of something that you can add to the, where it's like. You ever use those? Where it's like a bow tie or like googly eyes or something, and you can just place it as like a stamp on your painting on your thing. It's like you just take one of a cabin and you're just like trees, stars in the sky, tiny little cabins. All right then. Well, thank you, Amor, for commenting in the chat. I don't know where we had 7 viewers. Whoa. Everybody else was just kind of going. They were just sitting back with their hand over their mouth, going like, "Oh my gosh!" At how amazing our painting was. So you know what we need to do now? We need to find a space on the wall for all 3 of these.
Most definitely.
Yep. Or we'll just paint black ones again. I liked these when they were just black. And
I
just
didn't have
hang
a
3
problem
black.
with those.
That's something I would put in my living room. I don't even know why, but I'm thinking about that, and I'm like, I would get like a whatever that's the dead center of gray between jet black and white is, and be like, just 3 like 16 by 9 canvases of just like jet black, gray, and white, and then hang it in my living room and be like, because it's simple and it doesn't.
Because why not?
It doesn't call my attention. Simple things don't. That's why I realized today I was walking through Walmart and I almost bought yet another mirror. Because my house is full of mirrors. Is there something wrong with that? I was thinking, I'm like, my house is just.
Vain?
I was gonna say, is that like a vain thing? But I never look at myself in the mirror. I look at the rest of the room in the mirror. So you hang a mirror on the wall, and it's like a window. Eckert is painting the walls.
Is he painting mountains and trees on the walls?
He's doing what you did. He's just painting cabins everywhere. He's painting a wall here and a wall there. That's right. He said they said they were repainting all their walls. So I paint that. Okay, that's fine, permissible. If he was painting the walls like last week, that would have been unacceptable. But since this is a painting evening, very well done. Well, thanks everybody for your participation. Cast and crew included.
I had fun.
I had fun. It was like
It was therapeutic.
it was like
It was a little frantic.
it was
being
frantic, but it
therapeutic.
felt like it was like a game, like Pictionary or something, where it's like, okay, and then quick, draw a tree, and then it was very much like that. I am going to cheat. And I am going to add a white ridge line. I'm going to mess with my painting after I signed it. You're not allowed to do that, but I'm doing it.
Are you recording it?
No.
No?
Recording what?
Yourself?
The stream? I'm not recording the stream, but I am streaming it on live TV, if that's what you're asking. Yeah, I don't like that as much. Dang it. I knew it! That's alright, I'll just take a screenshot of like 30 seconds ago before I did this mistake. And I'll just print that out. I'll make it iron-on, and then I'll just lay it over a canvas, and I'll iron it onto a canvas. You can do that. You can print out iron-ons. I wonder what that would look like. I'm probably going to try that now. I'm going to print out an iron-on and iron it onto a canvas and see if I can make it look like a painting. Anyway, final thoughts, gentlemen, before we wrap this up.
Make sure you have the right paints.
Make sure you have the right paints. If we do this again, we're gonna find. Yeah. Well, yeah, that is true as well. You do need brushes with your paints. Yeah. We'll do oil pastels next time. You ever done oil pastels? They're crayons for adults. They work really severe with your fingers. Yeah.
I actually did that in art class at public school.
Ah, yes, I did that in art classes. Private school, also known
You
as
didn't go to private school.
also known as homeschool. Hey,
That's not awesome. That's different.
There's a lot of privacy in my homeschool. Here's painting the walls. All right, let's see where we're at. 4. All right. Well, numbers are dwindling. Let's go ahead and call it. Oh, it was 4, and then 3, and then 4. Sometimes I wonder, like, is there some random person in like
The world.
Australia that's just like, what the heck am I watching? I could be. I don't know. I've watched a lot of live streams. I've never commented on any of them. So, well, whoever you are, we appreciate you being here every time. Even if you're bots, we appreciate the Russian bots trolling for traffic. Well, if they were bots, it'd be like, come to my channel where there's free iPads in the chat every 2 seconds. So. Anyway,
can you ban people if that happens?
Oh yeah, you can ban people in the chat. You kidding? Yeah, I could ban Amor if she gets,
Uppity,
smart,
sassy.
uppity. My trees are better than your trees. I don't need a cabin. Anyway, all right. So next week, I'm not sure exactly what we're doing, but we will be doing something next week. Travel plans are in the works, and the timing is tricky. But we will be here same time as usual next week. So please join us again. There will be no paints. There will be no stress. Guaranteed. 100% less stress. Guaranteed. Looking for... This is going to pop up in the other window, isn't it? Yes, it is. That's alright. Oh, I have the other window hidden. Haha. I thought everybody could see what I was doing. But you cannot. Every time. Joe, remind me to have this queued up next time. Like, before we start. Because now I'm like, hey, everybody, goodbye. Wait, hold on. Why does it take that long to load my downloads? I'm just looking.
Do you have 1 million downloads in that folder?
No. Oh, I do now. I have drivers. I just updated my drivers. Darn it. Where is... Okay. Okay.
Outro?
Yeah. I don't have my outro.
You should just paint one in Microsoft Paint. Thanks for watching.
No, it's audio. Yes, that's a good idea, but I need the audio. I need the audio. Music. There we go. There it is. Uppity comments. Yeah, of course. Alright, I don't know if you can hear us right now, but I'm just going to say all of that over again. No, I'm not. Alright. Thanks so much. We'll see you guys next week. And fade to black? Where's goodbye? Where's goodbye? Full screen share, mention Matt, voice Joe, logo, screen capture. Logo? Yeah! Alright.